Tesla has just increased the price of the Model 3 long range in the US by $1,000. This is not one of these $250 increases, so Tesla actually wants to reduce demand to increase margins for this model. So this either indicates high demand or it indicates slow production of the refresh Model 3 in the US, but the Giga Shanghai ramp was really fast. So I would expect the same thing to happen in Fremont as well. Troy, though, is a bit more skeptical. He says this is because Model 3 production at Fremont is down a lot in Q1 because of the Highland upgrade. Production was paused until recently. I'm waiting for new VIN data to see what's happening now. A few hours later, Troy posted that he now has data until January 23rd. He says based on VIN data, Fremont stopped Model 3 production after January 4th because of the Highland upgrade and didn't start again for a few weeks. Production has now resumed, but it's still low, and sales in the US will clearly be less than usual in Q1. I will post a new update in a few days, he says. But the Giga Shanghai ramp was so smooth that you would think Tesla is going to ramp this one pretty quickly as well. Tesla is now officially allowing free FSD transfers in the US, Canada, and Mexico if you take delivery of a new Tesla by the end of the quarter. Also, the new Model 3 now qualifies for free lifetime supercharging transfer and FSD transfer. Existing orders in the backlog are eligible. All of these incentives are stackable. Current leased vehicles are not eligible for FSD transfer. While the FSD transfer was not available yesterday, it is now officially available. If you remember, in the summer, Tesla basically said that they will only allow FSD transfers this one single time, but it is happening again now. And I think the market is interpreting this as a price cut. By the way, all of these are stackable with inventory discounts, so you do not need to go to Tesla's website, order the car, and then wait for 6 weeks for the car to arrive. You can just go to Tesla service center or showroom, and then if they have the car, then you can get it immediately. Here's the Tesla FSD transfer agreement. One thing to keep in mind is if you do crash your new vehicle, you will not be able to transfer FSD from that car to any other car. Anyway, combining FSD transfers and free lifetime supercharging on top of inventory discounts, that's something that Tesla has never done before. And you do not need to trade in your Tesla. So if you are happy with your current Tesla, but you just don't want it to be your main vehicle anymore, this is a perfect opportunity to get a new Tesla and give your current Tesla to some family member that can enjoy your Tesla without FSD. Electric's Fred is heavily criticizing Elon Musk for saying that the FSD transfer in the summer would only be a one-time thing, but Fred also admits that this deal is so tempting that he may actually end up getting a new Tesla because he would be able to transfer his free supercharging and FSD to a new Tesla. Here's another news story that we have to thank for giving us a Tesla stock buying opportunity today. Elon Musk was told to go to rehab by concerned friends amid fears his drug use was spiraling after Elon snorted ketamine and drank Molly water. Elon responds to the story: first, no one has ever mentioned rehab to me ever. Second, if they are saying that I was able to lead Tesla to be by far the most valuable car maker and SpaceX to be by far the most valuable space company simultaneously, that is the greatest compliment I have ever received. That's a really good comeback. Elon does have a good point. Now, one thing that is a little bit is Elon did not specifically deny that he's not taking anything, at least not in this post. So to me, it would appear that Elon Musk sometimes, at least, does take something, but the reason why I think it's not a problem is because he's definitely able to keep himself in check because he was drug tested for about a year randomly after he did that thing with Joe Rogan, and nothing bad was found. So if Elon Musk is doing anything, I don't think it's a problem. Otherwise, how would he be able to be sober for a whole year while being under incredible stress? If anyone had a drug problem and you put that person under the stress that Elon Musk has been under, they would relapse immediately. Now, these are some serious accusations, so let's see if there's anything of substance at all here. Elon was asked to go to billionaire Larry Ellison's Hawaiian island to dry out from the drugs around the winter of 2022. According to the Wall Street Journal, some friends asked Musk to go to rehab in the months after his $44 billion Twitter acquisition in October of 2022. Here's one big reason why I think this doesn't really matter. It's because Walter Isaacson has been incredibly detailed in his biography, and he wrote what was going on in high detail after Elon Musk acquired Twitter. And I didn't find anything concerning in there. And Walter Isaacson did write quite a few things in his book about Elon Musk that will make your eyebrows go up. He wrote about Elon's demon mode in detail. The help from Ellison, who's the world's fourth richest man and owns an island in Hawaii, his offer came around the time Elon Musk allegedly attended a party in the Hollywood Hills where he consumed a liquid form of ecstasy from a water bottle. His security cleared the room before Musk took the drug, the Wall Street Journal reports. Not only were his associates and friends concerned over his consumption of drugs, but they also felt like they had an expectation to also take illegal substances because they think refraining could upset the billionaire. Witnesses told the Journal that the ex-owner has also used LSD, cocaine, ecstasy, and psychedelic mushrooms, often at private exclusive parties around the world where guests have to sign NDAs and hand in their phones to avoid photos being taken. In 2018, for example, he took multiple tabs of acid at a party he hosted in Los Angeles, the Journal reported. The next year, he allegedly consumed magic mushrooms at an event in Mexico, and in 2021 took ketamine recreationally with his brother at a house party in Miami. The billionaire has even taken drugs with the current SpaceX and former Tesla board member, according to the Journal. Here's what I think is likely to happen. I think NASA may again randomly start testing Elon Musk because there are a lot of allegations here. If Elon is regularly randomly tested, that means he's not going to be taking anything. So if you're concerned about that, I don't think that will be a problem at all if Elon is randomly, regularly tested. The next thing that is giving us a Tesla stock buying opportunity today is Piper Sandler cutting its Tesla stock price target to $225, down from $295, citing an aging product lineup. They also trimmed his 2024 delivery estimate by around 11.5% to 1.93 million units. New Hampshire's Dartmouth College to transition over half of its campus security fleet to Tesla Model Ys. This is, of course, great news, and we will see many more stories like this one over the next few years. And these will especially be common when Tesla releases its next generation vehicle. I saw this on the internet. Tesla is now running ads on YouTube in the UK. I haven't gotten a chance to see a full ad myself. I want to watch some of these and see if they are actually any good. It appears that the main emphasis is put on price, which is a good move generally speaking if your price is the best price. According to Kelley Blue Book data, new car average transaction prices increased slightly in December, and now they are at $49,000 almost. Now, Teslas are generally less than that, and James says, I'm going to leave this here for the Teslas are too expensive, so that's why price cuts are justified crowd. In the meantime, you can buy a rear-wheel drive Model Y for about $36,500, so definitely not low 30,000s. And you have to take into consideration taxes. Omar bought a Model Y long range just now with a $5,000 inventory discount, but after taxes, he paid about $45,000. So that was definitely not cheap. If you look at Toyota's gas-powered vehicles, I think the closest competitor to a Model Y is the RAV4, and that one starts at $28,500 MSRP price tag. And if you are willing to spend an amount of money that you would spend on a Model Y, then if you want to go with a Toyota, You can get a Highlander, which is much bigger. Elon made a comment here. Neuralink hopes to have results later next week from the first patient. Elon said yesterday at the Lola premiere, I'm hopeful we will be able to report that the first Neuralink patient is able to control a phone and a computer. The 2025 Porsche Taycan charges from 8% to 80% in just 16 minutes, so that's pretty good. I think Omar here makes a pretty interesting point. This is an attempt to destroy Tesla by taking away the ability of shareholders to compensate Musk. This guy is the richest man in the world. Even paying him $1 million will make no difference to him. You can pay him $10 million and it will make no difference. If he had not stayed after Model 3, things could have been very different. Kathy Wood has some thoughts to share. I believe the Delaware court decision forcing Tesla to void the March 2018 vote on Elon Musk's performance-based pay package is un-American, an assault on investor rights, and an insult to the board of directors of one of the most stunningly successful companies in the US history. The Delaware plaintiff lawyers did come after us, but brilliant attorney Jane Cantor had prepared us, so the big dogs walked away. Good for Kathy. I have asked my legal team to extract us from Delaware. Once was a beacon for entrepreneurs and investors in the US, but now a menace. Kathy Wood says that she has known Robin Denholm, the chair of Tesla's board, professionally for 17 years since she was named Juniper Network CFO in 2007. Robin was and is an independent director of Tesla's compensation committee. Robin is a professional of unquestionable integrity with a no-nonsense objective truth wins out philosophy. In 2014, when Tesla named her to its board, I remember thinking that she would add a fresh pair of eyes and enhanced rigor to every part of the process she touched. Working with ARK Invest's general counsel who analyzed the 200-plus page Delaware court decision, I have concluded that legal nuances and the controversial interpretation of them have missed the forest for the trees spectacularly and unfairly. Tesla's board incentivized Elon Musk with a Herculean task that most analysts and auto manufacturers did not believe possible. Based on our research centered on Wright's law, we believed that Tesla could meet the performance goals, but only with brilliant execution. In fact, we were thrilled to learn in February 2018 that Elon Musk and the board were aiming so high, reaching for our bull case price target in 2023 of $4,000 or $265 on a split adjusted basis, a 13-fold increase from roughly $21 when I announced our price target on CNBC. On behalf of our clients, ARK Invest voted for Elon Musk's compensation, as did 80% of shareholders. Nearly 5 years later, a Delaware judge has overruled the board and shareholders, the latter whom had the benefit of ample debate about the incentive plan's probability. Agreeing to no salary during those 5 years, Elon also would have received much less performance-related compensation if he had achieved less than the lofty milestones associated with our bull case. Instead, he shocked and delighted shareholders. And I guess he especially delighted the lawyer that possibly is going to be paid billions of dollars, basically, by Tesla shareholders. Speaking about unjust compensation, that is extremely unfair. Thanks to Elon's ingenuity and dogged determination, Tesla hit our bull case target price in 2021, 2 years earlier than we anticipated. Since then, many shareholders have shared stories with us about how our research inspired their investment in Tesla stock and changed their lives. They bought their first homes, put their children through college, and added to their retirement nest eggs thanks to Tesla stock. Tesla's story epitomizes why people have flocked to America. The Delaware court's decision is an embarrassment to our country's ideals and a travesty. Elon Musk retweeted Kathy Wood's thread, which is why it got 16 million views. I wonder if Elon saying that he's considering buying a new company is related to his compensation being canceled, basically. I think right now is an important time to follow Tesla very closely. I feel slightly like I'm about to catch a cold, so I'm gonna wrap up the video right here. I already covered all of the important Tesla stock news stories for today. I'll go to the sauna and hopefully I'll feel better. I don't think I'm gonna catch a cold, but I don't want to push it. I feel like because of my shoulder, I can't lift weights for now. I feel like my immune system is just not as good. So if you are able to exercise but you're not exercising, go to the gym. After my shoulder fully heals, the way I will view going to the gym will be no longer as my duty, but more of a privilege to stay healthy. And that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. Thank you so much for watching.